I remember our first date. It was during San Diego Pride, 1998. We were walking back to the car after the rally, and Ronnie told me he had a secret.
I am a renal patient,
He said. A what patient? I asked. He said,
I don't have any kidneys. I need to do dialysis just to stay alive. I have a tube hanging out of my stomach. And Brian, I'm scared to tell you that's because all of the other men that I've told have run away from me.
I looked Ronnie in the eye and told him, I'm not other men. So why not get a transplant? I asked.
Because I am HIV positive, and the immunosuppression needed for a transplant could worsen my HIV, as well as my transplanted kidney.
In other words, he was doomed to spend the rest of his life attached to a machine 3 days a week just to stay alive. He could no longer work, he could not easily travel, and the dialysis would eventually take a toll on his body. Ronnie was only 43. Fast forward to 2003. New research, new advances in immunosuppressive therapy, and advanced HIV treatments reveal that not only were HIV transplants possible, but in fact could extend the life and improve the health of the patient, not put it at risk as originally thought. Only one HIV kidney transplant had been done in San Diego, and only a couple hundred in the entire world, but it was an emerging option for Ronnie, and his doctors were willing to try it. Finally, Ronnie could live a more normal life. He would be free from the incarceration of dialysis. He would be free from the almost daily sticking of needles and his blood being pumped through a machine. All he needed was a donor. In December 2003, I got tested. I had blood tests, urine tests, an MRI, an EKG, and several doctor's visits. And after a month of this, the doctors determined that I was eligible to donate. On March 10, 2004, we did the transplant. Ronnie and I were in the pre-op room, all prepped for surgery, and a million fears ran through my head. What if this was the last time I saw him? What if my surgery went wrong? What if his went wrong? What if the transplant will cause complications with his HIV? After all, this was still a new and pretty risky procedure. Would it work out? Would it all be worth it? The time came when they took me away, and I had to say goodbye to Ronnie. I told him that I loved him very much. As I was rolled away, I started to cry. I was scared, but I wanted to do this. I had to do it. This is my partner, my husband, and I would give my life for him. With each hallway turn and fluorescent light that illuminated my path, my resolve became stronger. There was no turning back. This was going to happen. And no matter what the outcome, just the mere love behind this act made it worth it. It was time to make history. I woke up in the recovery room, and the first thing I asked was, how was Ronnie doing? And they told me the news. The surgery was a success. It is now 2006, and we are both doing remarkably well. Ronnie is in great health, and his kidney is doing fine. From a life of dialysis and love running away, to an 8-year marriage and a new kidney, he now has proof that I am not other man.